Cats and cops.
At 11 a.m. on a Wednesday, officers responded to a bank regarding a potential fraud in progress. These are the events that followed.
Hi, how you doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. You got ID on you?
Sure.
What's going on? You got ID on you, man? Okay, can you bring it out for me? Okay, well, we're working a crime that's going on right now, and we're looking for people in the area, so that's why I'm asking you to identify yourself. Okay, I need you to identify yourself, okay?
No, I wasn't driving.
You're in a car where there's a crime. We're trying to figure out what's going on, so that's why I'm asking you to identify. I am, but that's why I'm right here with you.
I'm the suspect of the crime.
I didn't say you were the suspect of a crime. I said you could be involved, though.
I know, I'm not, but I don't wish to identify myself.
So that's fine, but you're going to have to identify yourself or you're going to go to jail. Okay?
All right.
All right. You wearing that card on you?
I don't understand what's going on. I was just depositing and leaving.
Well, we'll figure out what's going on. Thank you, sir. I read this to you. I ask some questions. You're not free to leave at the moment. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney prior to or while you question. If you don't afford to hire a lawyer, will be appointed at county expense. Represents important questions you so wish. You said any time to exercise his rights and answer any questions or make any statements. You understand the rights that I explained to you?
I'm just confused on why this
Well, do you understand that? Yes
yeah,
or no?
I understand.
Okay. All right. Do you have your rest of mind? Do you want to answer questions? Talk to me.
I mean, like I said, I just came to do a deposit.
Yes. I'm going to say yes or no first. No. No? You don't want to answer any questions?
No, I want to know what's going on.
Well, then, do you want to talk to me or you don't want to talk to me?
I'll talk to you.
Okay. So, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you came here to deposit a check? The check under your name?
Yeah, well, it was a money order. That was the reason.
From where?
I sold some stuff on eBay. I picked it up from Western Union.
You picked up a check up from Western Union here, locally, or where at?
I don't remember exactly where it was.
Was it Cold Springs, or?
No, it was in, I'm not from around here, so I don't really know the towns.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Aurora, exactly.
How long have you been down in Florida?
Just for since last week. I got here last Wednesday.
Okay. You moving here, or are you visiting?
No, I'm visiting my, I went to a family wedding.
Where at?
At the, in Bonita Springs.
Oh, okay. So are you staying close here, or?
Yeah, I'm staying close.
Your family live in, where's your family live at?
They live in Miami, and they some of them West Palm Beach. They live all over.
Okay, so we'll rush you to this bank specifically then. It's not anywhere near any of the places you're staying.
What do you mean? What brought me to this bank specifically?
Yeah, well,
Well, I came here last week, so I just.
What day last week?
Thursday or Friday? I can't remember what day exactly.
Okay. To do the same thing, you deposit a check or?
Yeah.
You deposit or cash it or?
I withdrew.
You withdrew money?
Yeah, because I went to the wedding, so I needed cash.
Oh, okay. So did you go to the ATM or?
No, I came in here and I saw a thing.
Oh, okay. No, we're not good. We're not good. We're going to figure out what's going on here because obviously there's a crime taking place and you're the one out here in the parking lot.
I think your best interest is to talk to that guy with the Navy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, was he? Okay, well, when I finish here, I'll go take care of him. Yeah. Thank you for telling me how to do my job, sir.
You're welcome. Appreciate
it.
Thank you for telling me that.
And you said you work for the bank.
No, I didn't tell you I work for the bank.
That's exactly what you said. I have it on camera.
I'm happy you have it on camera.
You said you worked for the bank. That you worked for the bank and that you're out here working for the bank.
I'm happy you have it on camera.
Isn't that what you said? Isn't that what you said?
I like how y'all switch words around.
What did you say then, sir? So repeat what you said.
The bank know I'm here.
The bank knows you're here.
The bank know I'm here. So you can talk to everyone in that bank, all three of them, and they'll tell you what I'm doing here. I didn't say I work for the bank.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you don't work for the bank.
I'm happy you have it on camera.
Okay, good. So you
know
don't
how
work
to
for the
flip
bank.
things around.
Okay.
But you told me that I had to give you my ID or I was going to go to jail too.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. You're gonna go. You're gonna identify yourself, sir. Absolutely.
on the 12th, Friday. She came in and took 95, two deposits, took 9,500 out of this account. Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, later that day, a real person went into her branch in Illinois and said, "Hey, this is fraud." And so we fraud claim. So she came back in, and now she's trying to, under the same name, trying to make a deposit in a different account. And then the savings account under the same name. And then so she's probably going to try to deposit this and then make a separate withdrawal.
So she's trying to deposit the money into a different account.
Yeah, so she drew 9,500. Now she was going to do a small deposit, 485, and then they're thinking once this deposit goes through in savings, she'll try to do another withdrawal. Okay.
I'm not going to tell him how to do his job, but this is the gentleman that probably you guys are looking to talk to. Because he comes in with stumbling forward. I have a purpose.
I got
I'm not
you.
lured in.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what the call was. I just heard something was going down over here. I just came over here to see what's going on.
I'm telling you, this is the guy that you're probably looking to talk to.
Yeah.
He
He looks like he's drunk or something,
I
or
don't know what's wrong. He came, he's bleeding. When I walked out there and talked to him, he was bleeding, and he's like
he's bleeding.
like from his forehead and his
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he fell or whatever.
I'll go check on him when this is done. See what's going on.
Oh, was that your real name? Okay, because we're going to fingerprint you, and if it comes back to somebody else, you're going to be additionally charged. Okay, listen to me. If this is not really who you are, we're going to add charge you for obstruction because you're giving me a false name. So I need to know if it's actually you. Ma'am, okay, answer me. Is this your real name?
But sir, answer me. Where is there something wrong with depositing into an account?
We'll get into that. I need to
No,
know
there's
this.
no, I know there's
Okay,
no.
well, you're not free to go, so we're going to fingerprint you to find out who you really
You
are.
can't fingerprint me unless I'm under arrest. And
You're detained. You are detained.
Before what?
Because
Because
you have
what?
suspicious
There's not
activity on this count, and we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, but
So
that's-
you're not free to go. So do you want?
So
Okay,
there's
well,
suspicious.
you want to give me your real name or not?
I'm not condoning it to anything.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to. Okay. Or because.
He works. That gentleman works for the bank.
I want to call my lawyer.
Okay, you're not going to call anybody.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No.
Hello.
You want to be this way?
I don't want to be any.
Okay, do not resist.
Do not resist.
Okay.
Do not resist. Please.
When you pull away, yes, that's the system now.
Well, hold on. Let me loosen this up because you just when you twist your wrist, you tighten it up on yourself.
Attempting to commit check fraud has proven to be a very lucrative scam that people all over the world have elected to try. That's the upside. The downside is what this lady is about to experience. The act of getting caught committing check fraud is as undesirable as having explosive diarrhea on an 8-hour bus ride. Every bump of the way forward is going to feel miserable. There is no such thing as free money, and fast money is never good money. She needs to stop the scamming and get employment. It may not be as much money, but at least she wouldn't need a diaper every time she saw a cop.
Listen, I don't want to go this route.
Well, you decided to go that route when I asked you what your real name is, and then you're like, well, I don't consent to any of this. Well, you don't have a say-so in whether you consent to anything. Because, let me loosen this up so you can fix yours.
So I'm not
You twist
entitled
that or
to a lawyer, though? I'm confused.
The lawyer does not happen right now, ma'am. That's when you go
What
to
do
a
you
court.
We'll get a course from the attorney.
Yep.
No,
All right,
if
twist
I
your
have an
hand.
attorney on
Twist your
file.
hand.
Ow.
There you go, like that. Now,
He works as a general contractor. Hey, Dennis, thank you for answering my
My
question.
name's
I
not
appreciate
Dennis.
it.
Wrong person.
Have a good one, man. Take
Wrong
it easy.
person.
You're good to go, okay?
All right, brother. Hey, listen.
I still need your name, though.
Listen. We're not going to take any more of your time, right? Have a good one. Take care.
I need his
You get to talk to him there.
I was going to get locked up. My name's not Dennis. Excuse me. I do need your information. Exactly.
you have a medical marijuana card?
I don't have a lead on me.
When was the last time you smoked it?
I don't smoke it.
You smell it?
On a wire.
Where?
Just like cigarettes, you know, when you smoke a cigar, cigarette, or whatever, stays to your clothing, to your pores and all that.
Yes.
Okay, so you the same thing as marijuana. You smoke marijuana, it stays in your pores, stays in your clothing.
No, there's kids around me.
You have another ID in here?
You haven't provided us with your real name yet?
No, she has.
I don't know what's going on.
Can you come back?
You said he said he's a general contractor, right? What's his name? Oh wow! So the guy works for you guys? You guys pay him?
We don't know
He comes in every day. He's a really nice person.
Yeah.
But he's the assistant to the general contractor. But he's putting in our mulching.
Okay.
No, Dennis is the boss.
Dennis is the boss. Okay. And you don't know his name though.
No, Dennis.
He's a really cool dude.
He's a really chill guy.
Yeah. Well, you guys had this going on, and we usually I just went out just to make sure, and he was being a complete jerk off. Yeah.
I told you, it's suspicious activity
Okay, there's suspicious activity
on the account. So you need to figure out who you really are, make sure you really are this Alma Ramirez.
You turn around for me. Can you turn around for me, please? I'm going to take your fingerprints. I need you to turn around.
I'm not condoning. I need to speak
You don't
to
have to condone.
I do have to condone. I have rights.
You're right, you're being paid.
I have.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just charge you with it as well.
Okay.
Continue to charge, and then when we get down to the...
I need to know what's going on.
We're trying to figure out who you are, man.
Okay, and then what?
And then we can talk more from there. I can't address somebody I don't know who I'm speaking to.
I need to speak with a lawyer.
Okay, no problem. You can speak to a lawyer.
Okay, so my
we're not
lawyer
asking
would
you
tell
any
me.
questions.
My lawyer would tell me not to.
You have to identify yourself no matter what. It doesn't matter what's going on. Okay? I just need you to open up your right hand. Okay. Now, you understand every time I ask you to open your right hand, we're going to charge you with obstruction, okay? That's more and more charges. They keep going. And then when you get down to BSO, they are going to fingerprint you by force. And when they figure out who you are, we're going to charge you with that as well. Okay?
I need to know what happened.
I think you understand what's going on. I just need to
so I need to know
fingerprint
what
you.
happened.
Okay, and once I figure out who you are, I can speak to you and actually tell you what the charges are. Okay, so just give me your right hand. Just pull your finger out for me. Thank you very much.
All right, how about I just tell you who I am?
Well, that works too, but I gotta verify it. Okay, just give me your right finger. That's all. See, real simple.
Oh, I wasn't ready. Sorry.
You said you just needed.
Well, I need two, man. It's not gonna work with just one finger.
Okay.
How many warrants do you have for you right now?
I might have one here in Florida. It's old, very old.
I'm seeing one. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's very old.
It's very old.
Yeah.
So you're due on the 29
Keep going. That's where I used to live in.
Okay.
Fort Myers.
Florida.
What do you think should happen? Were you here doing?
I was deposited.
You were depositing a check? Yeah. Okay. In your name?
729.
Into whose account?
I'm just doing what I was told, that's all.
Okay, you're doing what you're told. Who's telling you to do it?
I don't know the names. I
You
don't
don't
know
know
anything about it.
So you're just doing it for a phantom?
Well, they promised me something, obviously, you know, so.
Okay. What did they promise you?
Money?
Money.
Are they in the area? Are we supposed to get out? You can cancel over.
Like I said, I pulled up with an Uber. They sent me an Uber.
Okay. And you're supposed to leave with an Uber?
Did we read her? We read her? I read her already. You did?
Oh, okay. So you understand your rights, right? You don't have to speak to us, anything like that. But now that we know who you are, the truth of who you are, obviously those rights still, are still in effect, right? Now they actually mean something because we can say it to. You know what I mean? So again, you don't have to answer any questions or make any statements. You still understand that, right?
You guys just forced me to.
We didn't force you to do anything. Don't say that. We're not forcing you to do anything. We're just sitting here having a conversation with you.
I didn't say anything wrong.
What's that?
Depositing.
Yeah. No, you said you're depositing whatever it is that you're depositing. That's fine.
Well, earlier you told me you went to Western Union and got a check, right? And you came here to deposit it? Okay. Well, you were here earlier, like you said you're also here last week. Earlier you told me that. What did you do last week? I'm not going to do my camera. Cool. Just want to reiterate, tell me what you told me last week. What you did last week. Okay. You want to ask any more questions? Answer any more questions for me? Do you want to answer any more questions?
No, no, I don't know where.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I'm going to take some post and stuff off.
Yeah.
Ward, I'm going to unhandcuff this one arm so I
Can I
can take
please
this first off
smoke
you.
one cigarette?
Nope, you cannot. Hang on.
Yeah. You actually really look nice on you. Right? Yeah, that was kind
No,
of
you don't
off
have to be so rough though, please.
I'm being as gentle as I can be. Put that in there. Okay, I think you know at this point you're being placed under arrest. Ma'am, hang on a second, don't move. So I can double lock this so it doesn't sound like you. Okay. What's your question?
She was charged with obstruction, using a fake ID, fraud, defrauding a financial institution, and grand theft. She was sentenced to 21 days in jail, 5 years of probation, fined $728, and ordered to pay $9,500 in restitution to the victim.
Break the laws.
Get the claws.
Hey, pick up some merch and let's grow this channel. The link to our store is in the description below.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And turn on your notifications so you don't miss our future episodes.